kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
KaVontae Turpin now to return.
So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. And they'll be led out by their third-year quarterback.
And if you go by the numbers, he's had a Pro Bowl-type season. And maybe that's even selling him a little bit short. He's the NFL leader in touchdown passes to this point in the year. And with the end of the season not too far away, he's got his guys playing at a very high level.
The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be second down. Well, these two division rivals, a couple of late games on the schedule this year. Their first meeting, you might remember, was back in Week 10. And it was the visiting Niners who won that ball game. So they'll look to make it a clean sweep here at home in Santa Clara. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That'll line up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Shotgun now with Purdy.
Looking left sideline, it's complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
Now we're going to stop play here, at least momentarily. It looks like there is a 49er who's in some discomfort. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside.
Flush to his right. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
The Niners hit 12-1 now to start play. And I tell you, it has been a few months now since they've tasted defeat, and they are without question the hottest team in football.
And I'm really not sure who's going to beat them right now because, to me, they have to be the favorites to go all the way because they're not just beating teams, they're dominating them. It's been fun to watch them play, not just in their winning, but how they're getting it done.
Mark that as a gain of 16 to set him up 1st and goal. And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there, he just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands, great ability to finish the catch.
The line of scrimmage once again the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal.
Purdy looking to throw.
Escaping the pressure right. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
It hasn't been a real good start to this game from a defensive perspective, but now after the incompletion on 2nd down, things may be changing. If they can come up with one more play, they might be able to get out of it with just a field goal attempt.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. This is caught. A terrific job there to keep him out of the end zone. And now it'll be 4th and goal.
Back to throw, Purdy.
Touchdown! Elijah Higgins with another touchdown, number 24 on the year.
And the Niners' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Moody good with the extra point.
And that makes the score 7-0. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run.
So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away.
So out come the Rams now for their first possession. Leading the charge at quarterback, the former Georgia Bulldog, Matthew Stafford.
He had the numbers of a game last week that if you win, you talk about him being a gritty guy, managing the game, getting it done. But they lost. So obviously 2 interceptions, 1 touchdown pass, that's not going to be good enough. Got to get that changed around.
And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's 2nd down. You know, Charles, for this defense, look, it's no secret. You're facing a team that is really, really struggling. They haven't won in what seems like forever, but sometimes a desperate team can be a dangerous team, right?
You're exactly right about that, but they shouldn't be. When they're on that type of a losing streak, it's incumbent upon you to take charge of this game early and not give them any reason to hurt. Get out and attack them and make sure you knock them back on their butts.
And the pressure gets to him and brings him down. Stafford is sacked. Javon Hargrave in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
The throw to the middle, taken in. Well, this defense for the Niners, they played really well in that win last week against Miami.
Yeah, they gave up 17 points, but that's what you would consider a goal for each and every defense, because if you give up 17 points a game all year long, you're thinking you're going to be a playoff team because you expect your offense to score more than that. That's what you're looking for. Room to improve, of course, but I have to say a very solid performance.
So on 4th down, on is Ethan Evans to punt for the Rams. Deep to return is Kevontae Turpin.
And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. The 49er offense, they're coming back out onto the field, and we're going to give you a look at the playoff picture now into the weekend in the NFC.
Now on 1st down, it's Purdy.
Flushed out right. And for a right side here, complete. And take this to the near side of midfield before going out of bounds. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 46.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 24 yards the gain there, another 1st down as well.
Solid catch there for a man who's been so brilliant this year. Worth pointing out, as we were talking about earlier, there has never in the 60-year history of the award been a pass catcher, tight end, or wide receiver that has taken home the MVP trophy.
And the best receivers I've talked with, they know that stat, and it drives them crazy because they understand that without a quarterback, they don't make the plays that they make. They also don't feel like they get enough credit for bailing out some of the throws the quarterbacks make.
Absolutely. Takes 2 to tango. This will be caught at about the 5. Touchdown 49ers. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year.
And the 49ers are off to a 13-quarter lead. Moody good with the extra point.
And that'll make the score 14-0.
So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away.
So the Rams coming back onto the field, their 2nd drive of the game. You know, Charles, season winding down, time to maybe look ahead to the offseason. What do you see these guys going after either in the draft or free agency?
Well, with the season that they're having, just about every position is up for grabs right now. No one is really safe, but the focal point's always the quarterback position. And he may be auditioning to try and stay with his own current team. I think he's auditioning for the rest of the league to try and find a spot because I think this team is looking for a new quarterback.
To throw on 2nd down is Stafford. He'll get this one to Kupp, complete. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4. That's a catch of some significance. It's number 631 of his career. And why that's significant, it ties him with Hall of Famer Raymond Berry.
He was one of the most precise route runners at any position during his time in his career. So I think that we're seeing something very similar here. He may not have known Raymond Berry, but he goes about his business the same way. Understands how defenses are going to play.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39. Good job there keeping him to a short gain. Of course, he's coming off a really terrific performance, reigning NFC Defensive Player of the Week.
And I know people get caught up in, well, if you're the reigning Defensive Player of the Week, you must have made a bunch of spectacular plays. Like you mixed in a few of those, but most of the plays are just like we saw there. Keep them to short gains, make the fundamental tackle.
The result, only 4 yards there on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now. Now Stafford.
Pass to the sideline and pulled in.
He'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 25 yards that time.
Shanahan doesn't care much for that last call, so out comes the red challenge flag. So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass.
They go back to the ground with Williams. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, now hang on here because he appears to be shaken up.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Now Stafford. Throw right side, complete to Williams. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stafford. Finding Williams once more, complete.
And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
Now for the field goal try, here's Eddie Pinheiro. From the left hash, this from 39. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. It's picked up. A live ball here, remember.
Partner, I think they saw something there. I mean, they came from the right side deliberately, and you know there's always a designated guy who goes and blocks it, but it's the rest of his teammates that get him free.
Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He's got 2 touchdown passes on his first 2 drives, and he'll try again here on drive 3.
And throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 34.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
Here's Purdy on 1st and 10.
Oh, he's got him in wide open, complete. Touchdown.
Javonte Turpin
with touchdown number 8 on the air.
And the 49ers take the block field goal and convert it into 6 points. Moody good with the extra point.
And that makes the score 21-0.
So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away.
And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. And the Rams now coming out on the field.
Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit, and if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Now here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end.
Stafford to Higbee there. Rams first down.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
Diabador Lenore up to make the tackle.
Well, partner, I don't think it's any secret that any running back wants to be able to see a hole open so that he can gallop through it. But in this case, he had to slow down. There was really no hole there. And he took a big hit in order to get that 1 yard.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. The Rams on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. From the gun, here's Stafford. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line.
He was under duress, surveying, trying to find somebody to get the ball out of his hands. In the meantime, the defense, they took it out of his hands.
And when the ball snapped, I know exactly what the defense is thinking. Get a sack, put him on the ground. But when you can also knock the ball free while doing so, oh, there's the bonus for you as a defender.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
So many times I advocate not challenging coverage downfield, but on this play, I thought he made an excellent decision to actually do so. If that had been complete, that would have been one for the highlight reel.
Purdy.
And his throw is incomplete.
Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it.
Sliding out of the pocket.
And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Elijah Higgins with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Niners are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Moody good with the extra point. And the rout is on here in this first half. So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. L.A. readies for its next possession. Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles. But they've got to take care of the football and do better here on this possession.
It's certainly been a tough stretch, partner, for both of those units, and they kind of put their defensive mates in a really tough spot there by dropping the ball on the ground. But an easy way to make it up to them, get out there now and get some points on this drive.
And only able to get two here. Stopped at the 30. Throwing is Stafford. That is caught. He's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. Well, that frustration, Charles, it's been building on the defensive side of the ball. And unfortunately there, it turns into a roughing the passer penalty.
Yeah, and they should be frustrated because he's picked them apart the entire game, but it's got to come out in a different way. You can't hit him illegally. Stop him downfield the way you're supposed to.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. 2nd and 10. To the air again, Stafford. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so it went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Stafford now to throw. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1. Ethan Evans on now to punt. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds. Well, the Niners going back on offense now late in this first half. And just inside of a minute left, Charles, they got a pretty long field ahead of them. I'm curious to see how they play this, but you would think definitely enough time to at least try to get 3 out of this.
Yeah, you want to move with a nice sense of pace. You want to up the tempo a little bit, but you have to do it with some poise as well. You don't want to go so fast that you hurry.
That's caught inside the 20. Now San Francisco, they call their 2nd timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Out of the gun, Purdy. And a quick throw here, that's complete. He will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up 1st and goal.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago. Followed it up with another nice one here. And before you know it, they're already looking at 1st and goal.
A pickup of 4 on first down. It'll be 2nd and goal. And now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Purdy will set up to throw it here. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Elijah Higgins on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Niners will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Moody good with the extra point. And that makes this 35-0 now. So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. Well, the Rams going to take over late in this first half. Things for them, just to put it bluntly, man, it has been tough sledding here in the first half, facing that big deficit. The clock is dwindling now. Maybe if they can get something on the board here before intermission, they'll have at least a little momentum heading into the second half. He's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
So we are at halftime. Well, we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the third quarter. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Rams set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail here as we resume play. And we will not see a return to start the half, as this will be a touchback. As the Rams offense comes back out, here is the NFC playoff picture coming into the weekend. Stafford and the Rams come up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw is Stafford. That's into the hands of Parkinson, the tight end. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Stafford looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down. Here comes the Rams punter down as he's on to kick it away. Taking it about the 16. A solid punt, but also a nice return there of 14 yards. And the Niners will go on offense 1st and 10. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. Purdy to throw it on 1st down. Looking left side, and it's complete. He'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Purdy from the gun. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Now Purdy. Got his tight end. That's complete. It's Higgins. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for 2nd down. Purdy looking to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That sure looked like a nice call by the defense, and they're very cohesive in their coverage. As soon as he cut inside, they broke on the football and met him as the ball got there and forced the incompletion.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
Oftentimes when you lose in a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
4th down try. Here's Purdy. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And the Rams are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Stafford and the Rams come up 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Here's Edwards-Helaire as they will start on the ground. And he's brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2. And it brings up 2nd down. From the 22, here's 2nd and 8. At the 22-yard line. Here's Stafford. Over man is Higbee, the tight end. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a gain of 15, and the Rams have a 1st down. On the counter, here's Williams. And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for second down. Stafford. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Here's Stafford. And the Niners get there and bring him down. Chase Young, he's the culprit, causes a loss of 5, and it brings up fourth down. Here comes the Rams punter now, as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. Pulled in at the 24. A nice return that time, gets 12 yards back. And out will come the offense as they take over. San Francisco's offense returns to the field. A big mistake last time they were on the field, tossing that interception inside the red zone and really taking away what had been a pretty successful drive up to that point.
Yeah, I don't think there's any question about it. As they head out on the field for this drive, that whole offensive unit is just thinking redemption. You know, they moved it really well, didn't pay it off. This time, they want to make sure that ball ends up in the end zone, and they're the ones possessing it.
Purdy now on second down. Eluding the pressure right. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. You see Purdy, he's going to shift him around. They go play action here on 1st down. This is caught. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. A really nice gain of 25 yards. So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. Again, it's Purdy to throw it. And it's caught. Touchdown 49ers. Elijah Higgins. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the 49ers have taken a 6-touchdown lead. Moody good with the extra point, and it is 42-0. So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
On 1st and 10, Stafford. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Stafford. And that will be incomplete as well.
Well, partner, they've certainly played up to their top 10 defensive ranking this week. They've stifled this opposing offense throughout this game. This contest is now lopsided because of their efforts, and there's still a quarter to go.
And this will carry out of bounds. Where are they going to spot it now? At about the 18-yard line, it looks like. Brock Purdy and the 49ers out for their next possession. And he had the touchdown on the last drive, also 4 for 4. Very, very effective. What does he need to do to translate that forward into this drive?
Not think that what he saw in coverages last time is exactly what he's going to get again. He's got to play ahead and start thinking to himself, okay, to as a counter and continue to encourage his offensive line to continue to give him time.
They were really good on the last drive. They'll look to throw now on first down. He's got a man. That's caught left sideline. That's good for 28 yards. We're off to the fourth quarter here in Week 15. Back now here in Santa Clara. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. He's going to rifle one deep left side.
And this is incomplete. Oh, that looked like a sure 6 points. But he could not get that to stick. And that is a golden opportunity wasted there. Now a 2nd and 10. Throwing here, Purdy.
Flush to his right. His throw incomplete.
Well, at this juncture, CD, you normally see teams pack in the passing game. They've got the huge lead. Not them, though. They're still taking their shots.
I remember reading in past history, there was a college football coach in the Hall of Fame whose nickname was Close the Gates of Mercy.
Well, he wasn't really big on that. He was big on going ahead and scoring. He's kind of reincarnated right here. We're watching it in front of us.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Purdy now to throw.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Touchdown. A great play there. With 2 touchdowns of the season, both in this game.
And the 49ers add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Moody good with the extra point.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away.
And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and he'll take over at the 25.
The offense for Los Angeles returns to the field. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case.
And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Now Stafford.
Short throw, it's Higbee. And Higbee going to have a Rams first down as he'll get this up past the 35-yard line.
It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. Stafford on first down.
That'll be taken in by Shaheed.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
It's a gain of 15, and the Rams have a first down.
Throwing again is Stafford.
A throw left sideline falls incomplete.
And now to Common sight, at least on this drive, a momentary setback there for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Back to the air. Stafford on 2nd down.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
A gain of 4.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Throwing on 3rd down. Stafford.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 34-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. And now the 49ers signal for a timeout defensively. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. Back to throw. Stafford. Short throw. It's Higbee. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up on that last play. Finally, a first red zone opportunity for these guys. 1st and 10 right at the 20. Now we give up the middle to Williams. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
Now Stafford, he's going to change things up.
And he's got it. That's Kupp for a Ram touchdown. From 21 yards away.
And the Rams are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter. Piñeiro's extra point up and good.
As they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air.
KaVontae Turpin now from his end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards.
And San Francisco gets set to go here.
And they just continue to roll right along, really. This has the looks of yet another victory as they hope to polish it off here in quarter number 4. Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line. 1st and 10
at their own 21. Now a deep ball going to be caught here near midfield. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. That one goes for 30 yards.
And this has been the story all night long. They just came out firing and have not backed off, even with the big 4th quarter lead. Here's another completion for big yardage.
A quick throw to the left flat, and he's got it. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 12 more yards for him there. It's a 1st down.
Tell you what, he's been slinging in this one. I think he should be ticketed for a baseball cap and a set of headphones for the next drive. He's been absolutely sensational. But one thing we've both learned about quarterbacks in this league, they often stay on the field longer than you expect.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Partner, in the sportsmanship handbook, there's something to be said for calling the dogs off in a blowout. But these defenders, they also know this is the NFL, and it's their job to stop them, whether they're in the game or they're down by a handful of touchdowns.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Partner, you and I have struggled with this for years. You've got the lead. Just take care of the football and burn some of that clock. But there's something to be said for not taking your foot off the gas as well, because you can never have too big of a cushion. That one, though, falls incomplete.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd.
Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy, because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out, because this one, it was over a long time ago.
So they hadn't called on him at all until this point, but he comes through here and buries one from long range.
Yeah, that's awfully impressive, because usually kickers like to get that first one out of their system in the 1st quarter, sort of get them into the flow of the game, but to come in this late and knock it down from long distance, give him a lot of credit.
And the LA offense ready for this next possession. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter.
They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Now it's Stafford. And down he goes. The 49ers get there.
Yetur Gross-Matos.
Give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Trying to find Kupp, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Johnson. Racing to the end zone.
And into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown.
An extra point try now for Moody. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. Here's a Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
On first down, Stafford here.
Looking for Cooper Kupp again, 2 in a row.
So he stopped for no gain, and that'll make it second down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete. They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. Here's Stafford. It's caught inside the 25. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man.
Piñeiro's extra point up and good.
As they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. And the 49ers settling in for their next drive. And this crowd has certainly liked what they've seen. Their guys fully expected to win this one coming in, and they have not disappointed as they got the big lead here in the 4th. Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete.
And with the way things have gone so far tonight, I figured this was going to be a touchdown because he's wide open. But instead, the ball's laid out just a bit too far, and they come up empty.
That one looks like he'll throw here.
This caught by Latu, the tight end.
Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
On first down, Purdy.
And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. Now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down.
Steps away. And that one drops to the ground. Incomplete. Clock stops here just inside of 20 seconds. 19 left.
Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Now Moody for the PAT.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So that drive spanned 5 plays, and it's polished off by a touchdown for San Francisco.
So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
Be honest.
don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Use that as ammo going
Exactly.
forward.
Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because